Good afternoon. My name is Manuel Briones, and today the topic that I chose to tackle for the week is the early Roman cults and mystery religions. Moving on to the next slide. The Romans were polytheistic, believing in worshiping multiple gods. As you can see, the official Roman religion was the worship of the Greco-Roman gods. Other religions have stemmed from the polytheistic religion to include worship of deities, worship of emperors, as well as mystery religions and monotheistic religions that include Judaism and early Christianity, as you can see all the way to the right. Moving on to the next slide, I want to focus more on the Roman religion that was very much a cult movement. It was significant in unifying the empire, which encompassed the Mediterranean. The expansion of the Roman Empire posed difficulties in unifying the people of the conquered lands. Foreign people needed to be integrated into the Roman culture. Control and unification were of the utmost importance. Religion was one medium that the Romans used to unite these people with different backgrounds. New settlers were impelled to worship the Greco-Roman gods, which resulted in revolt and uprisings. To counter that, the settlers were allowed to worship other local and household gods, but new cults needed to be authorized first before their members could take part. Approval and acceptance of the new religions developed and expanded mystery religions from that. The Romans tolerated this because the new cults reinvigorated the imperial religion. There was a rise in the number of people in pretty much engaging civic rituals during this period. They started utilizing abandoned temples, as well as old rituals were being observed again. Different religions offered a sense of community and belonging that brought people together regardless of their background or their social ranks. Moving on to the next slide. There are many similarities and differences between early Roman cults and mystery religions. So first, the Roman cult worship. This religion emphasized the involvement in civic virtues and rituals, as well as community with others. People were obliged to do good, believe in the universal order, fate, and the divine. So pretty much gods were commemorated by building temples and statues to include emperors, whether living or dead. Followers worship divine forces that cause natural phenomena. These divine forces communicate with people through signs, oracles, and prophecies. In order to keep the universal order, they need to give thanks to the gods by performing these rites, rituals, and ceremonies and seasonal festivals that include prayers of thanks, good fortune, and welfare for the land and the emperors. Sowing and reaping of crops, production and tasting of wine, astrological based festivals, bloodless sacrifices, and many more. These ritual worships of the gods were carried out by priests and priestesses. So with this one, moving on the mystery religions, these religions are similar to, or they're pretty much similar to the early Roman cults in terms of sense and belonging to community and like-minded people and brotherhood. They also observe rites, rituals, ceremonies, and festivals. Mystery religions are distinct from Roman cults due to the influence from Oriental cultures. Rituals originated from tribal ceremonies of primitive people. Some gods that were worshipped are Isis from Egypt, Mithra from Persia, Sol Invictus from Persia as well, Magna Mater from Asia, Bacchus, Cybele, Osiris, and many more. Another main difference is their use of text. Literature or scriptures that integrated philosophy that concentrated more on human and less on the nature of the universe. These also include religious hymns, poems, and narratives or miracles. Cultic worship includes initiations like fasting, abstinence, and baptism. One important aspect of the mystery religions is having members swear an oath of secrecy, thus making these religions mysterious. Pending any questions, those are my slides.